This post reveals how a bloodline's roots become imported to South African roots and its most important relevance to orphans holding no real roots and no real name. On a development closed in 1911 became first point of contact held to two male orphans being called Bokkie and Dup. Bokkie was a given nickname to a little boy who became orphaned during World War I, becoming state of the government. A boy's birth name, Pieter Klutter, was born to biological mother and biological father, Doda Fidel Redhart and Peter Deirdrick Limbaugh. Both believed an adoption process to be the best option to a baby boy born from a secret love affair lasting an approximate decade, dating back to early 1826. Geographic location, London, United Kingdom. Both biological parents ran in high-class circles to chastise nothing to chance, to adopt out internationally, to closed communications of monetary bribe, to a man called Lil Deer, to be a phrase between lovers to describe a small frame with big eyes. Lil Deer's birth name was Lombard, first name Dennis. Claims of options will not be found under any of these given names, being that a false birth name became Duplessis, to hold French and Dutch origin to be that only one request from biological parents to know a baby's roots was all they could offer. Baby became a relative's baby in the name of Clune, to be of poor British settlement, to be in Wade and Clement's care, to also become bound by a legal document to transport the child personally to a small town situated in Pretoria, Witwatersrand, South Africa. A steamboat from Plymouth Port to Bloemfontein Main Port closed its bay to the allowance of receiving Port of Government waybills, reflecting handover adoption process to be carried out on dock. To have all steamboat passengers disembark and await nightfall for adoption handling. To believe both carriers immediately shot dead. Baby boy approximate age on handover, 0 years, 8 months. A man waited in an open cart to believe to be receiving imported perishables for delivery to Michalisdorp Parish and Orphanage. A board read a Bible scripture stating the word Pastate, Easter, EST 1817, indicating the month of April. Baby became known as Bokkie, false first name, not often used but held to official birth certificate as Jacobus Adrian. Dup was nicknamed after his real surname, being a biological bloodline to parents in South Africa who remained poor all of their lives to reproduce more than they could maintain on all levels of affordability and sustainability. Child's first name was to skip a father's name respective to Afrikaans generational roots to order of siblings firstborn. He was a 7th sibling and named Philippus. 2 boys of the state formed a brotherhood on surname alone, to bequeath in blood to survive at the cost of taking lives, to have performed and executed their first murder in the confines of the orphanage, to a timeline dated September 1929. Before the start of World War II, a totality of 44 children were murdered on Michalisdorp government-owned land, to be not once a focal point to closure in mid-1911. Involvement of a religious cult of Pentecostal movement indicates through media publications that it was founded in 1927. This information is incorrect, as they were in operation prior to the founding date.